Hey loves, welcome back again to my channel. My name is Jenny. So today's video is the drafting of this beautiful blouse, as you can see on the screen. So this is a corset blouse and it has an asymmetric shape at the bottom part of the blouse. So if this interests you, don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video, and also turn on your notification bell so that whenever I post a new video, you'll be the first to be notified. So let's get into it, guys. Welcome back again, soulmate. So guys, let's get into the drafting part. So the first thing now to do is to go ahead and fold your paper into two. So you can see my paper is on fold because we are going to be having the asymmetric shape at the bottom part. Okay, so the next thing now to do is to go ahead and rule out the starting line. So after getting the starting line, now I'm going to place my shoulder measurement divided by 2 on that starting line, like so. So go ahead and place yours, then come down by ½ inch for the shoulder slope. Then from that ½ inch, I'm going to come down again by my armhole length, which is 7.5. Okay, so just go ahead and come down by your armhole length. Then placing the tape on the shoulder, I went ahead to mark my bust point. After that, my under bust, which is 13 inches, my half length, which is 17 inches. Okay, so from that half length, I'm going to mark 8 inches downward. So it's 8 inches, not 7 inches. I'm going to correct that later. Okay, I'm going to come down again by 5 inches. From that 8 inches, I went down by 5 inches. Okay, so the total length of this top is going to be around 27 inches. So I'm going to just place all the measurements at these other parts of the paper. Okay, so that I'll be able to get like a straight line. So like I was saying the other time, I added 8 inches for the hip line. Okay, then from that 8 inches, just come down by 5 inches, which we are going to use for the asymmetric part. Drawing out the lines, the next thing to do is to go ahead and place what you have at the shoulder part on the chest line to have like a straight line for the armhole length. Okay, so after doing that, go ahead and divide your nipple to nipple measurement, which is the bust span. Okay, so divide it by 2 and place whatever you have there. Mine is 7 divided by 2. I got 3.5 inches. So that is what you see me placing on all the lines, as you can see me doing like so. So after getting this, I'm going to just connect all the points like this with a straight line. So just go ahead and label the lines. Okay, so after labeling, I'm going to mark about ½ inch at this part. You can see towards this part ½ inch. Then towards the side, I'm going to just mark 1.5 inches. Okay, so I'm a bust of 36 inches. That is why I'm using 2 inches. So if you have a bigger bust, you can go ahead and make use of 3 inches to 3.5 inches because this is a corset blouse. Okay, so just go ahead and make use of this. If you have a smaller bust, mine is 36 inches. So I went ahead to connect all the points together like so. Okay, so just go ahead and connect the points like this. So after doing this, now the next thing I'm going to do is to connect from the bust point all the way to the under bust like this. So go ahead and do yours. You can see what I'm having now. So this part, don't make it so deep because this is a corset. Okay, so we are going to be having our corset cup at that area. So after doing that, now I'm going to just divide what I have at the armhole area by 2 to get the midpoint. Then from that midpoint, go in by ½ inch. Okay, then now on the chest line, divide your bust measurement by 4. So mine is 9 inches. I went ahead to place it there. Then connect your armhole curve like so. You can use your free hand. Okay, for the neck width, I went ahead to mark 3 inches, which is the standard. Then I connected my shoulder slope. Then towards that shoulder slope, I went ahead to divide what I have from the neck width to the shoulder. I went ahead to divide it by 2, and what I got, I connected it all the way to the bust point. Okay, now from the shoulder, I went ahead to mark 7 inches. So this is going to be my upper chest line. Okay, so it's more beautiful when the corset is lower, so that's why I went down by 7 inches. Okay, then this is going to have like the sweetheart area of the corset, so I went down by 1 inch from the chest line, so it can go deeper than this. Then after that, I went in by ½ inch. Okay, from that same part. So after doing this, now I went ahead to mark 1 inch at both sides of this line. So you can see that line that went all the way to the shoulder area. I went ahead to mark 1 inch at both sides of that line. Okay, so after doing this, go ahead and connect it to the bust point like so. So now after doing this, now I'm going to just connect from that leg, that is the center front, like so. Just connect it like this. So after connecting, I'm going to just connect all the way from the bust point to the under bust like this to give me the first cup, which is the center front cup. Coming to the side cup, I went ahead to divide what I have at that point. So between my 9 inches mark for my bust measurement and the armhole length, so I divided what I have there and I got the midpoint. Then I went down by ½ inch again. So just watch carefully what I'm doing if you don't understand what I'm saying. So I went down. Then after that, I went ahead to connect all the way from this dart leg to the armhole area, that is the new armhole part where I went down by ½ inch like this. Okay, so just connect like that. To get the cup, I went ahead to connect from that point where I divided at the armhole area all the way to the under bust. Okay, so just watch what I'm doing. So after doing that, this is what we are having. At the neck width, I went out by 1 inch, mark 1 inch away from the 3 inches neck width. Okay, so after that, I connected it all the way to the second that leg like this towards the cup area. You can see what we are having. So that is going to be the yoke area. It's time to input your bust measurement divided by 4 on this part. So go ahead and place it like so, and remember to replace the dart at that area. Okay, so whatsoever you have at the chest line, place it on the bust point. Then on the under bust, go ahead and divide your under bust measurement by 4 and place it there. So on the waistline also, divide your waist measurement by 4 and place your waist measurement right there. So you can see what I'm doing. Then on the hip line, I'm going to divide my hip measurement by 4. Then I'm going to just place it there. Looking at the style, the hip area is not fitted, is a little bit loose. So I went ahead to add 1 inch to that, and I took it all the way to the top length. Okay, so you can see what we are having. And you can see the cup is out, and you can see the yoke also. So the next thing to do is to mark your bust dart. So I went down by 2 inches from my bust point for the bust dart. Okay, so after getting this, now this is what we are having. Now the next thing is for me to trace this out so that it reflects to the other side of the paper. Okay, then I'll just go ahead and trace it out. So guys, after tracing it out, and I've gone ahead to mark it out with my marker, this is what we are having at both sides of the paper. Okay, so go ahead and fold the paper again into 2 like so, so that I'll be able to cut it properly. Just watch carefully the way I'm cutting this, okay, so that you don't destroy the yoke. Okay, so and also remember to close your bust dart is very necessary, and replace that shortage at that part. Okay, so guys, after cutting, this is what we are having. So you can see the corset part, you can see the cup area. So this is just like a normal bustier now. We have not cut out the cup, and we're having the yoke also. So the next thing for me to do is to go ahead and join this part of the dart together, okay, with my tape. So after joining, this is what it's looking like. You can see I've taped it down at the dart area. So I'm going to be working on the left side of this paper. Okay, towards the dart at the left side, I went down by 5 inches. Then I connected it all the way to the hip line like so. So from that, remember we added 5 inches extra after the hip area. Okay, so you're just going to go up from the top length by 5 inches, which gave us the hip area. Okay, so I don't know if you understand. So just go up by 5 inches like so at both sides of this paper. So at the right side, go up by 5 inches, at the left, go up by 5 inches, and connect it this way. You can see the way I'm connecting it. Okay, so this is very easy. So just go ahead and connect it like this. You can see what we're having. So this is the shape we are having. You can see that the shape now is out. So I'm just going to trace this out with my marker. So this is what the bottom part now is looking like. So after doing that, I'll just go ahead and cut it out.
Ice in my veins, I've been dry.
Cut out the cup. So go ahead and cut out this cup. So after cutting out the cup, guys, so I'm just going to arrange this properly, okay, for you guys to see what we are having. So now we have the cup area, we have the yoke, and we have the main body, that is the front body, okay. This is what we are having. So let's work on the back area. So guys, on the back area, I've gone ahead to rule out my basic lines, okay. So your armhole length, input your chest line. So for my chest line is 8 inches, okay, plus the half inch I came down for the shoulder slope. Then my half length is 15 inches. I subtracted 2 inches from the front half length to get the back half length, okay. So that is what we normally do when we are working on corset aspects. From that point now, from the half length, I went down by 8 inches. So remember the curvy part of the sides of the front, it ended at 8 inches, which is the hip area, okay. I hope you understand. So if you don't understand, you can always replay this to understand it more better, okay. So the neck width now I used was 3 inches. Then I went ahead to divide my bust measurement by 4. So after doing that, I went ahead to mark 1 inch away from the 3 inches. So just go out by 1 inch from the 3 inches neck width, okay, just like the way we did for the front. Then I came down by 1 inch for the neck depth, okay. So just connect it like this. I'm going to just mark out my shoulder slope, okay. So you can see that this pattern does not have a zip allowance. It does not have zip allowance. So the next thing now to do is to input your body measurement, your waist measurement, divided by 4, input your hip measurement, divided by 4, and also remember the 1 inch for the ease at the hip area, okay. So after doing that, now I went ahead to connect the points together. After connecting the point together, guys, I'm going to mark 3 inches for the back opening. Remember, this is a corset and it's going to have a loop at the back. So I'm going to just mark out 3 inches like this, and I'm going to just roll a straight line to connect it, okay. So this part is not going to be needed anymore. So that is where the eyelet is going to be. Those points I made, those dots I made is going where the eyelet is going to be. So for the yoke area, you can go ahead and use any pattern of yoke you want, that is any style of yoke you want. So for me, this is the style I want for the yoke area. So I went down by 1 inch from the neck depth like so, and I'm going to just connect it all the way to this point like so. So guys, after doing that, now I'm going to place the front side of this paper like this to see if it's matched up with the side of the back, okay. So just go ahead and place it like this. So after placing it this way, I'm also going to check the other side to see if it aligns. And guys, this is what we are having. You can see, so they both align with each other, okay. So after doing that, just go ahead and cut it out. So guys, I've gone ahead to tape the cup of the front piece. You can see the cup, how the cup is looking so beautiful already. This is the yoke at the top, okay. So guys, we have come to the end of today's tutorial. So if you enjoyed this video and you find it helpful, please don't forget to hit on the subscribe button, like and share this video, and also support this channel. Bye.